Early change. Oh, come on, man. What is going on? That first touch from LaCroix is so suspect, and this led to a goal-scoring opportunity, which was taken by Darwin Núñez. Running forward with the ball, plays a nice ball in behind Rashford. Anthony, 1-1. Oh, no. Come on, man. It's just stupid. Come on. Do better than that, boys. Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, another goal. Of course, there's another goal. Ends up the home crowd. We shut them up. But this time around, it's a bitter pill to swallow. Okay, this is episode 33, and we're just going to kick off just by talking about the games that were played off camera. So as you can see, we won 3-0 against Aston Villa, as you guys probably already know from the upload earlier on today. We also beat Slavia Praha in our Champions League, I think match day 6, Group D. So yeah, we completed the group stage. We won 2-0 against them, and we also recorded a 3-1 victory away from home at Goodison Park. So even after those victories off camera, the title race is still really tight. As you can see, we're only 1 point clear on the side at our second place, which is Liverpool. However, we do have a game in hand as they played an extra game. Arsenal, they're third with 35 points. Tottenham, they are fourth with 31 points, so also level with Manchester City, who are sitting at 5th place. So yeah, the title race, the race for top 4 is all wide open, and the pressure is still on us. So we managed to blitz Group D. We won all 6 of our games, only conceding 1 and scoring 13. We ran away with it with 18 points, double the amount of points as the side that finished second, which was Slavia Praha. They got 9 points. Third place was Real Sociedad with 5 points on the table. Club Brugge, they finished last with only 2 points on the table. So yeah, I did predict that this was a pretty easy group stage that we were drawn into. Comparing it to previous seasons, I mean, yeah, this is probably as easy as it's gonna get. Because we proceeded to play games off camera, we missed the hype of the draw, so we're just gonna show you which side we are gonna be facing against in the round of 16, and as you can see is Bayern Munich. So we're gonna be kicking that tie off away from home. We're gonna be playing in the Allianz Arena for the first leg. In the other ties, there's Hoffenheim against PSV, Leverkusen against Chelsea, Spurs against Real Madrid. That's quite interesting. Juventus against Manchester City, Slavia Praha against Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, if they manage to pull one off, that's going to be entertaining to just see the scoreline. Okay, RB Leipzig against Roma FC, and Latium, aka Lazio, against FC Barcelona. As we're almost halfway through the season, we're just going to take a quick peek at the top goal scorers chart. So as you can see, Marcus Rashford, he's on top of it with 13 goals within 12 games. Heung-min Son, he is second place for Tottenham Hotspur. He's got 12 to his name. Gabriel Jesus, he has 11 for Arsenal. He's third. Harvey Barnes, he was quite a big threat in our game when we played against Leicester City. I can see why now. He's got 10 goals to his name, and he's only played 16 games so far this season. Mo Salah is 5th place with 9. And one last thing I do want to talk about. So you probably could see it from the thumbnail. Scott McTominay, he's out for the rest of the season pretty much. Actually, no, he could make it to like towards the end of it, but yeah, it is quite unlikely. So yeah, Scott McTominay suffered an ACL injury, 7 months. Yeah, it's still continuing from FIFA 22. Even though Benacer just got back, we were still dealing with issues at CDM, so we might have to make an emergency signing in January. I'm not too sure how we're gonna go about it, whether we're gonna move someone on, try to make more funds, or I'm just gonna say forget this challenge and just bring in the CDM, because this is just getting annoying now, throwing constant hurdles our way. And the other dilemma with Scott McTominay is that his contract is running out in no less than 7 months, and yeah, this was supposed to be pretty much the period where he shows me he deserves a brand new deal. I don't want to lose him on a free, because look at his overalls. His overalls are 84. We could probably get about 40 to 50 million for him if he wasn't if his contract wasn't expiring at the end of the season. I don't know what to do. I've got decisions to make. They're gonna have to be made. I might just have to extend it by 1 year or 2 seasons. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, what should I do with Scott McTominay's contract. Okay, so for the first game of the episode, we're going to be playing against West Ham United. So as you can see, they are still a threat. They're sitting at 6th place with 30 points on the table. We are first with 38, so there's only 8 points difference between us. So yeah, we can't really underestimate them going into this game. We're gonna have to continue to keep playing the way that we've been playing off camera, and yeah, let's just show them up. We were poor in front of goal. It's either that or the goalkeepers, they were on something. 5 minutes in. Still have the ball. Putak goes in on a Rashford from behind, but wins the ball cleanly. Ubamendi. Trezor plays it to his left. Alberto Moreno plays it into the box. Osimhen cuts it back into Trezor, and it's a goal for West Ham United. That unfolded pretty quickly. At this. It's all about the cutback from Osimhen. Caught David De Gea off guard. It's an easy shot, easy opportunity. It's an open goal. Benacer still yet to hit the levels of sharpness that we need. It's Anthony. Ooh, Szoboszlai. Rashford. Oh, I cracked the post. Areola was definitely beaten, but Marcus Rashford just couldn't hit the target. Couldn't get the ball in between the two posts. As West Ham looked to hit me on the break on the other end. Oh no, what's Lindelof done there? Osimhen through on goal. Wide on the right-hand post. We got really lucky. The Nigerian was close to doubling West Ham's lead. Okay, so we need to do something about this predicament that we find ourselves in. Because, yeah, this is not going to plan. 6 minutes away from the half-hour mark. Still trailing at home to West Ham. Rashford to Szoboszlai. Alberto Moreno's in the way. Fornals. Sanchez back into Fornals. Sanchez playing down the right-hand side for West Ham. Szoboszlai. Felix. Just a bit. Still has the ball. Rashford can turn. Areola is staring at Rashford. Couldn't put him off. And it's 1-1. Rashford smashes it in. I did not expect him to take such a good first touch. Lately, his first touches have been letting me down. So he plays with his back to goal in this situation. Oh, the play broke down. I think this is a Trezor overlapping Osimhen. Trezor tries to find Fornals. I'm sure he's offside. He is. Oh my goodness me. Can't catch a break. Do need to improve the way we start the second half. Normally concede off the rip, or there's some pressure being piled upon us. I want to change up the script a bit. Here's Bruno Fernandes. João Felix has Rashford making a run ahead of him. Finds Marcus Rashford, who gets him behind. Rashford bearing down on goal. I tried to go across Areola with my right foot. Just hit the ball wide. And look who it is. Leroy Sané. He's on for Pablo Fornals. Go on, Szoboszlai. He can turn. Plays it into Fernandes. Fernandes switches play to the right-hand side. Anthony wins the corner kick. Hey, the fans are clearly getting up for it now. The home fans are cheering. The atmosphere is becoming a bit more active. So, it's positive signs. Szoboszlai puts the ball in. Ball. Danger hasn't completely been cleared. Shocking corner though. Szoboszlai outside the box takes a shot. Osimhen blocks it. There's Timber. Benacer. Nope. There's Rashford. Szoboszlai. Anthony. Szoboszlai takes a shot. 2-1. 2-1. Szoboszlai again. Our new number 10 this season. He's putting up the numbers and he helps us take the lead at home. Very patient in our approach in this game. Since going down by 1, we've looked like a different team. We look really inspired. Beautiful finish. Anthony plays the ball into the box. It's cleared up by Tuta. Benacer heads it down back into Anthony. Timber. Benacer. Does well to keep control of the ball. Switches the ball to the far left into João Felix. Beautiful ball control from the Portuguese winger. Fernandes. Anthony. Benacer. It's a goal. 3-1. It better count as his as well. They better not try to chalk it off as an own goal. Benacer back from his injury, getting himself on the score sheet. Okay, so we're making some changes now. Benacer is off for Butcher. Alanga is now on for Felix. And we've also taken off, I think, Timber. Yeah, we've taken off Timber, brought on Diogo Dalot. We've got a free kick down this left-hand side. It's quite deep. Not even, yeah, it's very deep. It's very deep. Just had to look back behind me to see the halfway line. Ball goes in, scooped into the box, headed down by Anthony. Here's the low. Fernandez. Anthony. Oh, tried to drop my shoulder and go to the left. Tuta was prepared for that maneuver. Here's Butcher. Oh, poor pass from the Englishman. Take him out. We win the ball, apparently. Martinez really composed on the ball. Being pressed by Osimhen. Ooh, shot from Fernandez, and there we have it. Another spectacular goal from Bruno Fernandes himself. Gets better, gets even better. Penalties are very, yeah, scattergun on this game. Nice ball to the right-hand side. Nice ball into the box. Fernandez with the opportunity to make it 5. The save is made by Areola, but the ball falls kindly to Anthony. And guess what happens? The Ballon d'Or winner makes it 5. Great victory, coming back from a goal down. And we moved the ball really well. Created a lot of chances and we took them as well. Defensively, we looked really sound, especially in the second half. West Ham barely created any chances. We're just going in circles right now. Let's see if he takes 100k. And this is far from where I want to be in the negotiations. Let's see. So the tension's on red at the moment. Let's see. Again, nothing could be agreed during this sit down. So it looks like Alanga could be getting moved on. I won't lie to you. It's probably better to cash in on him while we can than to lose him for free. Okay, meanwhile, David De Gea, he seems to be happy with the contract that's been put in front of him as he's extended his contract by an extra season. So he's taken a bit of a cut. He's gone from 230k per week to 200k per week. And last but not least, we managed to come to terms with an agreement with Lindelof and his agent. So Lindelof has extended his contract by an extra 2 seasons. He's now on 140k per week, and I'm glad to see the Swedish man sign on a long-term deal. Okay, so now it's time to turn our attentions to our noisy neighbours, Manchester City. As you can see, there's a 7-point gap between us. We have 41 points on the table, whereas they have 34. Going into this game, I don't think it's going to be an easy task. Obviously, West Ham United, we looked really good on and off the ball. We kept the ball really well. And yeah, our possession play was just a bit too much for the Hammers. So yeah, let's head off into this next game. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be using our 4-3-3 attacking formation or playing with a 4-2-3-1 formation. I don't want to be negative against them, but I don't want to think too positively and get caught out. This is a massive game. The Manchester Derby has now arrived at Old Trafford as the sides are now coming out of the tunnels. The 2 captains are leading the teams out. It's definitely going to be a crazy encounter. Looking forward to kick-off, really. David De Gea is going to start and go for us. At the back, we have Timber, Lindelof, Vardio, and Malacia. In the middle, we have Fernandez, Martinez, and Szoboszlai. Up top, we have Rashford, Felix, and Anthony. Rashford is down the middle, Felix is off the left, and Anthony's on the right. We are going to be playing Martinez as our number 6. Manchester City, the away side, they have Ederson in goal. At the back, they have Kabore, Laporte, Diaz, and Cancelo. In their midfield, they have Rodri, Phillips, and Koopmeiners. Up top, they have Ocampos, Haaland, and Phil Foden. United fans making their voices be heard loudly. Okay, so Manchester City get the game underway. We're attacking to the right. They're attacking to the left. Raring to go. We're ready to go. Off the back of a nice victory against West Ham United. We went a goal down, so we need to be careful because we conceded quite early in that game, which did give us enough time to fight back. I'm under the impression if Man City score one, they're not going to look to chill. They're going to score another and try to score another. Haaland is trying to bully his way back onto the ball, just charging around as we move the ball around the back. As Felix into Malacia. Malacia loses the ball. Try to cut it back into Fernandes. Ball was intervened. Oh, here's Haaland. Keep Minas. Cello. Well done. Lindelof wins the ball cleanly. Really patient. There's Anthony. Rashford. Back into Anthony. Anthony on the right-hand side. As Rashford. Oh, I tried to cut it back into Rashford. I overdid it. So what's the light? Felix. Felix takes a left foot shot. It's blocked. Emerick Laporte with the crucial block. Coop Minas. Haaland. Ooh, what a challenge there from Victor Lindelof. This guy, this is why I gave him a new contract. He always returns the favour. Solid defending so far in this first half from the Swedish centre-back. Rodri. Haaland. Has Rodri ahead. Rodri gets in behind. He's actually onside as well. I was expecting the flag to go up. He takes a shot and David De Gea stands his ground and makes the save. Can we hit them on the break on the other end? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Foden. Is it down the line into Haaland? Again, Lindelof. Solid defending. Coop Minas. Need Timber to go out wide, not Lindelof. Press the wide man. No, Haaland with an opportunity again. We falling around with the right back and the centre back. Almost cost me. I must say, both sides are defending pretty well. We're both trying to play direct balls in behind. We both tried the patient approach. Campos, ball in. Haaland with a shot, saved from David De Gea. We're gonna take the free kick. We have the opportunity to get a free kick. I'm not playing on. Oh, Haaland again. Manchester City are peppering us. I won't lie. The game's shifting in Manchester City's favour at the moment. We need to create opportunities of our own. Here's Timber. You're in Timber. Running forward. Felix. He's onside. Rashford. Oh, he's offside. He's actually offside. Oh my goodness me. I was about to get gassed because that would have been against the run of play. Maybe if I played it a bit earlier. I took too long. I waited. If anything, I was kind of looking at Fernandes to make the overlap and run. Maybe I should have saw Felix instead. Down the line. Rodri. Surprised that he's playing out wide at the moment. Campos. Phillips. Takes a long shot. It's blocked by Vardio. Foden inside the penalty area. Takes a shot. David De Gea makes the save. Gets right up and makes the catch. Throw this ball out. Done Felix. Deals with the pressure. Being wasteful in possession in this game. Not creating enough chances on top of that. I must say, we've been underwhelming. Rashford. Malacia. Rashford should be running on the inside. Fernandes. I need to take a shot. Anthony. There we go. Against the run of play. We've taken the lead. Anthony. Again, the Ballon d'Or winner. The best player in the world. Has given us the lead in this massive encounter. And we just kept juggling the ball from left to right. Left to right. I think it's one of them things when I'm playing a game like this. I overplay it out of nerves. Tries to find Fernandes and pass is intercepted by Laporte. And see, trying to make it dirty, trying to make it messy now. Aggressive approach from Pep Guardiola. Cancelo outside the penalty area. Guerrero. Haaland. What a finish from Haaland. Manchester City, ignore that glitch ball. Manchester City find their way into my penalty area, and Haaland just dispatches over this. Nice pass from Guerrero. Drills it in. David De Gea even set himself up to try and save that. Okay, so we're making a change now. Vardio is off. We are bringing on Benacer. Martinez, he's going to drop back into a centre-back position. Benacer is obviously going to be playing as our number 6. So, yeah, Haaland, he's now equalised. Should definitely wake us up. I'm going to continue to try and create chances. That there was a poor pass. There was no enthusiasm behind the run of Marcus Rashford either. It's Guerrero. Guerrero on the ball again. Dribbling forward down the left-hand side. Haaland. Foden. Phil Foden takes a shot. It's blocked and deflected out wide to the right-hand side as Rodri's handled the ball. Free kick's now given to United deep into our half. As City make another change. Kabore is now off for Nathan Ake. "73 minutes played." But been a really shocking performance altogether. But there's still hope as the ball's played over the top. As Bruno Fernandes plays on the inside. Rashford takes a right foot shot. 2-1. 2-1. Again, we find a way to take the lead, even though we still, I pretty much believe we still don't deserve to be ahead. But that doesn't matter. Marcus Rashford continues his goal-scoring ways and continues to score in the big games. Okay, so João Felix and Szoboszlai, they're making way for Martial and Donny van de Beek into Haaland. Nice back heel from Haaland into Schick. Great combination between the two. Cancelo under some pressure from Martinez, who finds a way to nick the ball from him. Plays the ball forward into Rashford, who wins a free kick just about in his own half. So player's now been stopped. Let's see what Rodri receives. That's a yellow card. That's the first yellow card. Oh, it's not even Rodri. It's Laporte. My bad. So yeah, it's the first yellow card of the Manchester derby, which is a surprise. To be fair, Rodri was right next to Laporte in the shot during the incident. Name did pop up, which is probably why I thought it was him. He went in with a shocking challenge. Just going to try to play through the press of Manchester City. David De Gea. Van de Beek. Into Timber. Who has Anthony on his inside. Timber cuts it back. Anthony, left foot shot. Anthony is a really, really lethal player. You don't allow him to cut inside. You don't give him space on the inside. And one moment after another, this guy, he just seems to just outdo himself. He never lets the opposition have a break. Look at this. Pass on the inside. Anthony just fires it into the top left corner. His countryman Ederson had no chance. No chance of stopping that. Foden, shot goes wide. And there we have it. The 3 points has been dished out in our direction as we come out on top in this Manchester derby. Fantastic performance from our players. Did really well to take the lead, even though we didn't deserve to. Okay, so here's something I didn't expect to see. So assist leader, João Felix. I didn't realize this guy was playing that well. So as you can see, he's got about 6 assists in the league. And he's got about 5 goals as well. So that's about 9 goal contributions in 18 games. His average match rating is 7.3 because João Felix beat last season's Anthony. In fact, let's quickly take a look at the rest of the squad hub. Let's check out the average ratings on the side because, yeah, there are some players that are surprising us this season. So far, João Felix looks like he's got the highest match rating, 7.20. I haven't seen anything higher so far. Oh, 7.25 from Lisandro Martinez, 7.40 from Marcus Rashford. He's scoring all the goals. But again, Anthony, 7.71. This is probably why he won Ballon d'Or, because he's also playing well this season as well, according to the critics. David De Gea as well, 7.14, 7.06 before his injury for Jadon Sancho. Timber doing really well, improved upon his numbers last season, 7.35. But so far, yeah, we're doing really well as a squad overall. There's a lot of players that are standing up. But yeah, we just need to get past the halfway line in terms of the season and see where these guys are at, because yeah, the average ratings are looking outstanding at the moment. Last game of the episode now. As you can see, we're going into the quarterfinals against Swindon. In the last episode, I did say I didn't want to go into this game underestimating them, expecting to get a result, expecting to play them off the park. We still need to grind. We still need to play quite a strong squad, a strong enough squad. But yeah, let's just hope that we make it into this semi-final draw for the January games that we're going to have to play. If we do make it past them, So without further ado, let's play the last game of this episode and let's end this episode on a high note. Okay, so we're live at Old Trafford as the game is now kicked off for the quarterfinals in the EFL Cup, Carabao Cup, whatever you want to name this cup competition. We have rotated quite a bit. As you can see, we have the two younger pairings in terms of the centre-back partnership. LaCroix and Vardio at the back together with the low. Mendes is the left back. In goal, we have Lafont. In the middle of the park, we have Van der Beek, Benacer, and Shola Shatire as our number 10. On the right-hand side, we have Anthony Elanga. Down the middle, we have Martial. And on the left, we have João Felix. With a few fringe players on the bench as well. McHugh. He's agreed a short-term loan move to Borussia Dortmund. Van der Beek tried to take the shot. Harry's with the block. Perez heads it back into play. I don't know why. He's headed it into danger. Has Martial. Ran with the save. They're doing it again. Guardiola and LaCroix are swapping sides. It's only when those two play together. Oh, referee, give me my free kick. Got a free kick on the edge of the box. Yellow card has been brandished to Tom Clayton in the 18th minute. Takes out Elanga. Tried to dink the ball over the top into Elanga. I have about 3 players standing over this free kick. I already know who I'm going to hit it with. Benacer standing over it. Ishmael Benacer steps up, hits it into the back of the net. Oh my goodness me. It just gets better and better. Benacer back from his injury. The Algerian on the score sheet in a spectacular way. Look at that. Beats the keeper. Almost gets a hand to it. Divine. Shade. Drills it low into the box. Nice save from Lafont at his near post. Wasn't too pleased with the fact that the striker was afforded time and space to turn and take a shot. Mendes gives it back into Lafont. Strikes the ball upfield into the low. Shatire plays it into Elanga, who's in front of him. He cuts it back. Van der Beek makes it 2-0. I can say from now, we should be comfortable enough to feel like that's half a leg, half a leg in the semi-final draw. Possession is always in my favour. 76-24. Well done, Vardio. That's really well. Come across to cover for LaCroix, as LaCroix feels like he needs to be on holiday from being a right centre-back. Speaking of LaCroix, he switches play to Felix. Van der Beek, back into Felix. Martial takes a nice first touch, separates himself between him and the defender, and finds the bottom right corner to make it 3-0. Okay, so we're going to end this episode strong, it seems. Parsons. Reed. Darcy. Well done, Mendes. Nuno Mendes wins the ball for United. Felix plays the same passing behind into Martial. Martial has Alanga on the other side. Martial plays it across the box and finds Alanga. And Alanga makes it 4-0 before half-time in the 43rd minute. The home crowd, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Done, Bardio, really tidy. McHugh draws a pass into Alanga. Alanga turns into space, takes the shot. Wide on the left-hand post. Just completely controlling this game. To be fair, I did want to say at the end of last episode that this was going to happen, but I just didn't want to jinx it because of the type of episode we had. Eshatire, the low. McHugh, Vardio, Van der Beek, Martial in behind. 5-0. 5-0. We are completely obliterating them. I went all the way back to my defense and still found a way to score. It was just one ball up, and then they were pretty much done. They were pretty much done. They didn't track the run of Martial. I gotta appreciate episodes like this because of what I went through in the previous episode. I gotta appreciate this episode. I know some of you guys are probably thinking I'm obliterating the opposition. It's getting too easy. Why? How am I enjoying this? It's because of what I go through sometimes. 62 minutes on the clock. We're 5-0 up. Swindon are in no man's land at the moment. They bit off more than they could chew. They did really well to make it to this point. Garnacho makes it 6. Alejandro Garnacho on the score sheet. Haven't really fancied him during this save. Didn't really think he was gonna turn into something good, but maybe this could be a way for him to sneak his way into more games. Darcy inside the penalty area. Plays it across the box. LaCroix deals with that. There's McHugh. Plays it down the line into not Alanga, Alejandro Garnacho. Van der Beek, one ball played forward. Martial has Alanga across. Again, we're going to go for Alanga. And again, Alanga finds the back of the net. It's now 7-0. It's becoming really embarrassing for the... I don't even know which league this side is in. I don't know if they're in League 2 or League 1 or in Championship. But yeah, we're going to send them back to where they came from and make them revise their decision to turn up at Old Trafford. Okay, so we're making three substitutions. Mukoko's on for Martial, Butcher's on for Benacer, and we're also subbing the keeper, our young keeper Bailey. He's now replacing Lafont. So this is Bailey's first team game. This is a home debut as well. Try to find Alanga. Ian Dolo. Darcy bursting into the box now. Darcy has a few options, cuts in on his left, takes a shot, and Bailey makes the save. Quite comfortable. Hits straight at him. There's Alanga. Free reins to run down this right hand side. As the centre back comes across to try and cover. Mukoko doesn't allow me to turn and shoot, or tries to turn and play a ball in behind. But the game's over now. 7-0 is the scoreline. We obliterated them in the first half and in the second half. I mean, we did rotate the side quite a bit, and those players put in a heavy performance. Okay, so we're at the end of the episode now, so we're going to quickly take a look at the league table. So going into this episode, we were 4 points clear of Liverpool, and that remains to be the same situation now. As you can see, we have 44 points to their 40. Third place are Spurs, they have 37 points. Fourth place are Arsenal, they have 36 points. And just outside the top 4, 2 points below Arsenal, are Manchester City with 34 points. If you want to take a look at the rest of the table, I'll just say pause the video. One team to make a mental note of is Chelsea. They're sitting at 10th place with 25 points. I did refer to Chelsea as one of them sides that don't really do too well in my saves as you go further along. And yeah, it seems to be continuing. So yeah, they're having a bit of a blip. So yeah, bottom three: Brentford, Nottingham Forest, and Sheffield United in that exact order. Brentford are 18th, Nottingham Forest are 19th, and Sheffield, they are 20th. So yeah, the bottom three again seems to be the same teams that go up and down, yo-yo, up and down. Brentford, they were doing well in my save at some point, but they seem to be flirting with relegation from since last season into this season. And Middlesbrough, they're doing a bit better than I was expecting. They're like 5 points above the drop zone. So this is what you should expect out of the next episode. So we're playing Brentford off camera, most likely playing Sheffield United off camera. Newcastle, we're gonna play them off camera as well. Chelsea, we're gonna play that game because it's the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We're gonna play Fulham as well. If we make it through to the 4th round, we'll play that. We're going to play Tottenham, and then we're going to play the second leg of the Carabao Cup. Obviously, the Carabao Cup is going to be more highlights. The league games are more important at the moment, for me at least. So we're going to probably cover the league games a bit more extensively. In terms of transfers, I'm not too sure we're going to be having any new faces come in. People would have to leave, obviously, because we're still going ahead with that 75 million budget challenge. And I know we had a net spend of, if I can remember, I think it was something around 30-something pounds, 34 million pounds or something like that. Can't remember, man. I really can't. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look back at the video before starting like the recording of the January transfer window, just to remind myself, just so we know exactly how much we have left to spend. But yeah, we're gonna have to sell someone if that's going to be the case. Okay, so yeah, it's that part where we part ways. So yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video, or upload one. I'd like to thank you guys for showing support for the channel, leaving likes, dropping comments whenever you can, and yeah, just keep it up, just keep it up. One thing I will say though, I know in the last episode I did moan quite a bit, but I'm just gonna let you guys know that's just how I play FIFA. Like, even if I'm not recording, if I'm in a chat with my friends and we're playing FIFA, whether it's pro clubs, ultimate team, or career mode, I moan. It's just a part of the game and experience with me. I apologize if it's a bit too much and over the top, but yeah, I'll try to like moderate it a bit. But in terms of taking it out of the content, yeah, if it's not for you, then I accept that. But yeah, thank you to those who are messing with my content because you're messing with me. And yeah, continue to show support. I hope to see you in the next episode, which is episode 34. Take care for now. Peace.